Good morning, and welcome to your morning news roundup. Among the major stories developing this morning, motorists face another increase at the pumps. Fresh concerns emerge over overcrowding at Bellevue Hospital. More than 500 hurricane-damaged roofs have been repaired. And Jamaica prepares to begin its campaign at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Here are the details. Motorists are facing another rise in fuel costs today, with Petrojam's latest ex-refinery prices taking effect this morning. The price of 87-octane gasoline has increased by $3.06 per litre, moving from approximately $201.34 to $204.40. Meanwhile, 90-octane gasoline has risen by $4.50 from approximately $208.77 to $213.27 per litre. The latest adjustment continues a series of increases at the pumps during July. Retail prices will vary because individual service stations are permitted to add their respective markups. Fresh concerns are being raised about the condition of Jamaica's mental health system amid reports that Bellevue Hospital has reached capacity. Councillor Jesse James Clark is calling for the country's largest psychiatric hospital to be expanded, warning that overcrowding is increasing the pressure on patients and employees. Hospital officials have disclosed that nearly 400 people classified as social cases remain at Bellevue despite being medically discharged because they have nowhere else to live. Bellevue's Chief Executive Officer, Suzette Buchanan, has said the development of halfway houses and stronger community support services could free beds while providing more appropriate accommodation for stable patients. There are also calls for police officers to receive additional training in handling mental health emergencies. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management says 507 roofs damaged during Hurricane Melissa have been repaired under the first phase of the government-led roof repair program. ODPEM Director General Commander Alvin Gale said that more than $200 million in donated funds was spent on the initiative. It was also supported by approximately $400 million worth of donated building materials and other supplies. Commander Gale acknowledged documentation gaps identified by the Auditor General, but stressed that concerns related to the failure to countersign some delivery receipts, not allegations that materials had disappeared. ODPEM says stronger inventory, monitoring, and evaluation measures are being introduced for future phases. The residents of the Trelawny Infirmary are expected to move into retrofitted container homes by the end of July. 6 containerized houses are being prepared on Cornwall Street in Falmouth. The Chief Executive Officer of the Trelawny Municipal Corporation, Andrew Harrison, says only minor electrical work remains outstanding. The residents have been staying at the Elliston Wakeland Youth Center since the former infirmary on Rodney Street was destroyed by Hurricane Melissa in October 2025. Relatives have complained about cramped conditions and the limited space available to residents at the temporary location. The Caribbean Examinations Council is preparing to conduct sensitization sessions across its 21-member territories following reforms to its school-based assessment work. The sessions are intended to help teachers, students, education officials, and other stakeholders understand how the changes will operate. School-based assessments form an important part of students' final grades in several CXE subjects. The regional examination body is expected to provide further information about implementation, assessment standards, and the responsibilities of participating schools. And in sports, the 2026 Commonwealth Games officially opened today in Glasgow, Scotland. Approximately 3,000 athletes representing 74 nations and territories are expected to participate in the Games, which continue through August 2nd. Jamaica will compete across several disciplines, including athletics, netball, swimming, boxing, weightlifting, and 3-on-3 basketball. The athletics delegation includes several of Jamaica's leading international competitors, while the Sunshine Girls will again be among the country's major medal hopes. This year's program features 10 sports and 6 fully integrated para-sports. This concludes your Jamaica Morning News Roundup for Thursday, July 23rd. The stories to watch throughout the day include the impact of the latest fuel price increases, the government's response to concerns at Bellevue Hospital, and Jamaica's participation in the opening of the Commonwealth Games. Remember to subscribe to Jamaica News Now, turn on notifications, and join the discussion in the comments. I'm your host. Thank you for watching, and have a safe and productive morning. Subscribe today, turn on notifications, and never miss the stories that matter most. Jamaica News Now, your Highlands, your news, right now.